For young Woody Rawls, school was the farm near Scraper, Oklahoma, where he grew up in the early 1900s. It was the river where he fished, the woods where he hunted, and the fields he helped harvest. All of it was Cherokee land, set aside for Woody's ancestors after they were forced to leave their homelands. Woody wore homemade clothes and went barefoot. He didn't have much, but he had stories to tell. About the only difference between my life and that of any other country boy was that I was always telling stories. Woody listened as his mama read fables like The Three Little Pigs and Red Riding Hood, but he didn't care much about reading. As he told it, he'd rather roam the hills with his blue-tick hound, Rowdy. One day, the mail buggy brought a new book. It was about a dog stolen from his home and forced to haul sleds in the brutal Alaskan winter. A dog who was saved by a kind man and who saved the man's life in return. When Woody's mama read it aloud, Woody didn't want her to stop. When she started reading that night, I was never so fascinated by anything in my life. I didn't know there was anything like that. The Call of the Wild made Woody a reader. He read it between slopping pigs and picking corn. He read it to Rowdy. He made that hound sit up and pay attention to those words. That story reached right into Woody's heart and stayed there. It gave Woody an idea, an outlandish idea for a country boy with no schooling. He chased after it like a hound dog tracking a raccoon. He wouldn't stop until he made his dream come true. I don't care how long it takes me or what I have to do. Someday in my life, I will write a book, and it will be a dog story. Woody taught himself how to write about the things he loved. He didn't have paper or pencils, so he used a stick to scratch his words in the riverbed sand. With nothing but a hound dog to hear him, he started to tell stories. I would try to describe in words the scream of a red-tailed hawk, the cawing of a crow, chirring of the squirrels, the mooing of an old milk cow late in the evening. That was my first writing. When his family moved to the town of Tahlequah, Woody went to school some. He won at marbles games and read as many books in the town library as he could. Woody's parents struggled to support their 7 children, and Woody helped by delivering milk. His pa taught him carpentry, and when Woody was in his teens, he hopped freight trains looking for work. Writing wouldn't fill his belly.